Okay, so where are we, Phil?
We're in Somerset.
Mm-hmm.
Somerset. Sunny.
Yeah. Too
Somerset.
sunny. Could have a drought at this rate.
Yeah.
Outside Elizabethan.
And we're outside Montacute House. Montacute House.
How's the pronunciation? Is it
Montacute. Montacute House. Never been here before.
Not this trust property, no.
Don't know anything about it.
But we're about to find out.
We're going to find out today. So
it is very hot there, isn't it?
It is hot. So why don't you come and have a look around?
Bring your sunscreen though and a hat.
We've just come through the ticket office, which is just there, and a lovely lady who just gave us some information about the house. Kim.
Mm-hmm.
It's very nice.
Now there is an actual tour at 1:30, which we might go on because
we're going to go on that.
Not only does it incorporate the garden and landscape, it incorporates a lot of the history of the house. So having not been here before, we can relay that to the viewers.
And I'll just, in case you haven't visited here, it's not far from Yeovil, by the way. There's the estate map, and this is where we are. We've just come through the store here, and we're here. And there's a tour, Elizabethan tour that happens around here.
Who was it built for? Completed in 1601.
1601. Now,
oh right, okay. He was one of those, the Speaker of the House of Commons, and opened the prosecution against Guy Fawkes.
There you go.
1606.
There you go. Lots of
mistake
history.
They made. Stuff didn't
and we've also been told that it was featured in the TV series Wolf Hall.
And they've used certain features of the building for...
Which is going to form part of our thumbnail, Wolf Hall.
The side bit, Kim, the lady, was saying they used as an entrance and an exit for coaches arriving and horses and various things, which...
Nothing, you're just waving your hand over in my face.
I'm sorry. And then the downstairs building is accessible, but the two upper floors are being renovated because of the stairwell.
Well, that's everything you need to know now. So.
And the ground floor, the tapestry, featured in Henry VIII's
castle
in one of the...
In Wolf Hall.
In Wolf Hall.
TV series.
And...
the book as well. Well, not
they've got the longest portrait gallery of all the trust properties, which is not accessible today.
Are you going through
and that's one I wanted to see. Now, the viewers need to know interesting stuff, Phil.
Yeah, but they don't need you to wave in my face, Kath. Anyway, let's go and have a look round.
See you in a minute then.
All right.
So there's a big mix.
All of it, yeah.
We don't need the ground floor open today because we're having...
Yeah, we need our staircase sloping in, and it's the steps we do. Wolf Hall, we've had Sense and Sensibility, Liberty, Spanish Princess, White Princess.
That's featured in Wolf Hall. Superb, isn't it?
That's an interesting one. Now, I've just been talking to a very lovely chap called Chris who works here.
Yeah.
And he was saying about this guy, Phelips. He prosecuted Guy Fawkes, but he was also the prosecution lawyer for Sir Walter Raleigh as well.
Was he?
And he was very close-knit with Elizabeth I Parliament of the time. And he said inside, there's a whole cultural mix of things from Africa and China, and there's just lots of diverse artifacts from all over the place, all over the world. Really good mix, but sadly we won't get to see them all today. We'll only see the lower floor.
Well, that's it.
Yeah. But I was just saying to him what a stunning piece it is, you know, when you see it for the first time, because we haven't visited it before. And when you just come in there, it's quite a grand, impressive structure. Well, he was a very ambitious lawyer, apparently.
Oh, right.
And this is one of his things to show status and impress, and you know.
And it is impressive.
Well, it was a very ambitious lawyer indeed. He prosecuted Guy Fawkes and Sir Walter Raleigh.
We have this really odd feature of all these little holes in the walls here, and we don't really have them anywhere else on the property. So although it's not strictly part of the Elizabethan bit, in fact we don't know when they were created, I think it's just worth giving you the ideas we have. So it's a south facing wall. The yew hedging here is all much later than when the property was built, mostly Victorian, some of it a bit earlier. So a nice warm wall. And the head gardener says he thinks most of it was used for training plants. Now, this wouldn't have been when it was first built, because you've got the horses and carts going up and down, so you wouldn't have wanted choice plants. But he said he thinks they would have grown stoned fruits, so apricots, peaches, that sort of thing. And where you see two holes the same size sort of lined up, like here and here, and probably there, two wooden pegs with a stem through the middle, a bit of cloth or a bit of leather round it. They would have forced that round, and that would have kept the stem in place before the vine eyes and the nails that we've got now. But I just feel there's too many holes. And we did have masonry bees outside the cafe a few summers ago, and they did just munch into the stone. And if you've never seen it, it is really surreal. Over 100 species of bee and wasp do this, apparently. And so I like to think that some of them were made by masonry bees, or in our house, which is reconstituted stone, so brick. But that was a wall mason wasp, which was an insect about this big, and it was eating a hole in our house, which was a bit not sure about that. So that's the second thought. And then the third thought was that when soldiers were garrisoned here, maybe they decided to shoot the wall. But not only has nobody clipped this ledge any of its length at all, the holes are a little bit too neat. But there we go. Any more stories? Welcome.
This is marvellous.
from the house for a few minutes because you haven't seen it yet. That surprise is still to come. So we're in the outer court of Montacute House. The inner court is obviously still walled, but the outer court walls have gone. And at the end of the outer court, the gates opening onto the road. But the lime avenue you're looking at is not the road or the driveway to the house. This was a landscaping fashion that came in at the end of the 1600s. The original trees were probably planted in the early 1700s. We've got second generation and third generation now because lime trees live about 200 years. And this lime avenue just goes to fields. It's only ever gone to fields. So the actual road that this outer court opened onto runs across the drive. If you count 3 big lime trees on your left, it used to be easier to see the trunks, but the grass is a bit long now. There's a bit of a gap before the 4th, so that's the sort of distance we're talking about where the road goes. So beyond the 2nd small tree, and it runs slightly diagonally across the drive. And it was a Roman road. And in that direction, it goes round the end of the village, round the edge of the village, round the edge of a small steep hill that you can probably see, depends on your position, it's got a little tower poking up. That is part of National Trust property. We think the village was named after that small steep hill because Montacute is a steep hill in Latin. Behind that is a very big hill that used to be an Iron Age hill fort. It's called Ham Hill, and the house is built of ham stone from Ham Hill. So the Romans built the road to start quarrying the stone from what was the hill fort. In the other direction, the road goes to Ilchester, and that was a very important Roman centre because it was a crossroads, and from there the roads went up to London or up to Bath, or down to Exeter in fact. And so our visitors would have been coming down from London, and they would have ridden on horseback almost certainly if they could, because the roads were too bad for the carriages. So you wouldn't bring your carriage out of the town or city because you got stuck in mud, or the roads were rutted and everything got shaken to pieces. It was more comfortable to ride. The ladies at that time were riding side saddle, and and they would take 2 or 3 weeks on that journey. So it'd be quite a leisurely progress to come down here. And then when they arrived, they would turn in the gates into this outer court, and this court was planted up with trees, fruit trees and nut trees. And when you got to the gates, I'm going to move over there now, there was a gate house. So we're missing that. Now we have no description of it, we have no drawing of it, so we have no knowledge of what the gatehouse looked like, we just know there was one. And it, typical of the time, was a big 2-storey structure, and the ends of that structure are likely to match the design of the lodges because of this symmetrical feel they were after, everything looking nice and repeating. At the gatehouse, as a visitor, you would dismount from your horse. The manners of the day where you approach the house on foot in deference to your host, and the horses were taken that way up that service passage round the back to the stable block. You would have been greeted by a porter who would have checked who was coming in the front door, so to speak. It was troubled times. You needed to be careful who you let in. So the position of the gatehouse is a puzzle. The gap where the gates are isn't wide enough, whatever gatehouse we had. So they tried doing an archaeological dig in front of the gates and found absolutely nothing. They then did a geophys survey of the whole outer court here to try and fix the road, because I don't think it's been excavated, it's just shown on maps, the Roman road. And they fixed the walls and to fix the gatehouse, and they found the remains of Nissen huts from the Second World War. There were foundations there because there were American troops stationed here. So then they tried inside the gates, just in front of the lawn, and they found a row of stones. And that seems to be some physical evidence that we had a gatehouse. But the archaeologists seem to think that the lodge where you now come in from the village is probably the stone from here reused. But that was built in 2 phases, partly Victorian, part earlier. It's not the design, it's just the stone reused. So we're going to go in through the gatehouse, because you're all the right sort of people, because you're National Trust visitors.
The lawn is parched, Kath.
Yeah, it is. It's rain.
Had no rain.
So you came through the gatehouse into a courtyard that was just gravelled and would have been slabbed up to the house, we think. And you were supposed to stop and look at the house and go, wow. You go wow because it's lovely. You go wow at that time because the statues were painted and they held flags. And you can see some of the hands where they've still got their hands grasping something that would have been a small flag. And the biggest wow is the glass. So over 40% of this side of the house is glass. And at this time, if you had glass windows in your house and you moved, you took your glass with you because it had cost you so much. Now, they never moved from here, but there's documented evidence of that in other properties. And then in the mid 1800s, the owner wanted this straight drive. So up until that time, the drive wound round all the things that were features when it was a back of the house, not a front. And in his diary on Boxing Day, he says, "Today we started my new drive. We knocked down the mill house and filled in the mill ponds." So there was a mill house up near the gates on the right-hand side of them, and the mill ponds ran across the driveway. Yeah, what wealth does. So it's a brilliant driveway to the wrong side of the house. And he made the work Boxing Day. Terrible. And that brings me to the end, and thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. So we had a really interesting talk around the house. It's really interesting.
Well, in the gardens, but of the
Yeah,
house. Not
of the house,
yeah.
not of the gardens as such. But it was really for somebody who's.
I think it's a real. If you've
It's
not
a great
visited
introduction,
before,
isn't it?
It's fabulous.
To
yeah.
catch these spontaneous walks, and we got to go through gateways that ordinary visitors don't go to.
Like the main gate.
Yeah.
Actually opening it up.
So we went
and
out of the estate,
through,
well, not out of
yeah.
the estate, but out of the grounds and
That's
into the
fabulous.
thing again. So that was really good, wasn't it? How are you finding it, Kath?
That's lovely. I'm loving it. I love the talk the lady gave earlier on the history. And you know what? The reasons behind him getting the house, and it was a big status thing, wasn't it? And wasn't it interesting about, you know, the outhouse area where they had the lantern rooms where they'd light the fires?
Yeah.
Just to show that they could afford to do so.
Yeah, I know.
And it could be in the height of summer.
Yeah.
But it was to say, look how much money I've got, I can light a fire in the summer. It
Yeah.
was all that status thing.
But you
wasn't
know
it?
what?
And when she was talking about the, you know, the glass in the
Yeah.
building, and that, I know with some properties, like she was saying, they have, when they've moved, because glass was so expensive, they have actually taken
Yeah.
the glass with them. Not
Yeah.
here, but that's exactly what's happened.
But not much has changed, does it, as far as
No.
middle class or upper class pretensions go?
Yeah.
Look how much money I've
You mean
got.
the entitled few?
Yeah. So.
Well, the rest of us workers have to work at it.
That's right. That's where we're going to go in now and have a look.
Have to do some research.
Yeah, he was definitely.
The upper floors are not open, it's just the ground floor, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just a ground floor because they're working on this
Staircase.
stone. It's a stone staircase, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, let's go in
But then again, we went up.
and have a look.
To build all of that ship tanks, which used to go, which was going to the crown, and he was saying it shouldn't, and he and a few others were very vociferous.
So this house was built within the reign of Queen Elizabeth I. Drawing room.
This one? Yeah. Nice. And it's just the downstairs open in the minutes, isn't it? Which you have to work on. Yeah. Well, when is that beginning? The conservation and restoration of the staircase? Is it this year?
Well, it takes ages.
It would take, yeah.
To get permission for so many organisations.
Yeah.
It's a massive
And then the funding
discussion about how to do it.
Yeah.
Thinking of all the possible ways to do it. The trouble is we can't use the original stone. They got out of the quarry used to have bits that long.
Is that the Hamlet stone? Yeah, the
Yeah.
stone. Yeah.
Can't get anything like that now. So it's not stone. Yeah.
It's great wandering around old houses. It seems the older you get, the more interested you get in old things.
They got steel pits. Great research going into what to fix it with.
Yeah.
Steel pits.
It's a lovely room, isn't it? The drawing room.
Yeah. Yeah. Historic people would be away. Yeah.
And more or less past it to go ahead now. Two things that are not clarified, but I think it can now go
Go
ahead.
ahead. That's brilliant. It'll be lovely when it's finished. Yeah. It'll be lovely. It'll be lovely to see the long gallery at the top.
Yeah, you've been there, have you?
Now this is.
This is the parlour. Lovely tapestry done.
Is that a video or a camera?
It's a video.
Oh, wonderful.
It's a little it's called
Yeah.
a GoPro, but you can make little.
Oh, I see. Don't
little-
take a picture of
little
me, will you?
movies. Take
I might
several
break the
movies.
thing.
That's all right.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. So. Yeah,
Uh,
it just captures the
Can you
memories of
print
it.
it down or something?
You can
else?
you can take still images off this, so you
Can
can
you? Oh, right.
wherever you point it, you can take a still
Oh.
image.
Oh,
So
right,
you might
okay.
get like thousands of still images, really.
Yeah.
So you can just pick ones out that you want to share online, or just kind of,
Yeah.
for your own.
They have some of those on much longer sticks, don't they?
Yeah,
I've seen them in London.
this does extend out.
It does it?
Yeah, it goes sort of like
Oh,
that.
right.
And
I
like
don't
that.
think they like you in the National Gallery and places like
No,
that with those, in case you
they wouldn't.
thump a book
Yeah,
picture
I
or
wouldn't
something.
want to do that now.
No.
I wouldn't want to.
Well, you obviously make a good job of it. as
But it
is.
works well in low light as well, so you don't
Does
need
it? Oh,
flash
that's good, isn't it?
photography,
Fantastic.
So that's.
I haven't seen one of those in here, by the way, so you're...
Oh right,
you're a
okay. I'm the
first.
first,
You're a
am I?
first.
I'm the first. Well, somebody has to be the first.
I know they do.
This tapestry is interesting. What's the story behind that?
Well, it's all the creatures on this are not from our island, sort of thing.
No.
Those are cassowaries from
Yes.
Australia, who are very
prehistoric
very
looking bird.
deadly birds. They can attack you. They've got
Really?
ferocious claws. Then you've got parrots.
Yeah.
That's a kookaburra.
Yeah.
Rattlesnake. Crab. Flying fish.
And is it telling a story? Is it?
Well, it's the story of the hunter.
Ah, right.
That's what the hunter's looking to
Yes.
deal with.
Yeah.
And you've got ugly fruit up there, which is somewhere between pineapple and melon, I think.
Ah.
I thought they were lemons to start with, but they look bigger than lemons.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very good, isn't it?
Beautiful, actually.
Mm.
You got like a spiky fish over here.
Yeah, I think that's a puffer fish.
Pufferfish.
Somebody told me, yes.
Yeah. Fabulous. I love the foliage on the.
Yeah, foliage, the whole thing's terrific, isn't it?
Yeah. Has it discoloured over time? Has it turned blue? Is the green?
It's doing pretty well, actually.
Oh, right.
It went about, I don't know how many years, 7 to 10 years ago, it went away for conservation and,
Oh, right.
you know, cleaning, that means,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
mending.
Yeah. Flying fish.
Yeah, lovely, yeah.
It is fabulous, that. And there it is. 1788. Copy of one of a series of 8 by Louis XVI. Amazing.
Children are Prince Charles, later King Charles II. Oh, Charles.
What they're doing is they're on the outside.
Since 1947 until Major Chester died in 2011, and in 2012 the furniture was transferred to the ownership of the National Trust in lieu of death duties under the scheme called Acceptance in Lieu of Tax. It still exists, but it was a house that was built in the 1720s, and the furniture that you can see here was made specifically for that house. And that's what makes this collection really important. There's documentation that traces this set of
No
furniture
videoing.
right back.
Right. Well, that was interesting. I just got told I can't film inside, but I've done most of the filming anyway, so
Oh, did you? Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, did they?
we can
Yeah.
take still photos but not film, which is
right.
crazy.
Yeah,
Because as anybody knows about still photos
they're just
and
a
film,
group of,
a film is a
It's
group
made
of
up of
photos made up of
stills.
still images. So it's just ridiculous policy of the National Trust in some of their properties.
we had another one recently like that, didn't we? Where they said that.
Yeah, but it's a ridiculous
I see.
comment to make, to be honest. So
Never mind.
it's part and parcel. Well, we still got our video. Only the ground floor was open.
Yeah, because
So-
they're doing work on the stone floor, aren't they?
Yeah,
Raising
So,
money and getting permissions from Historic England and other bodies.
yeah.
And I think someone was saying Well, the work begins in October and it'll take about 18 months to 2 years to
Oh, right.
complete. So you're looking at about, what, 2027
Yeah.
before those two floors open again.
So we're going to have a look around the orangery. So what is it, Kath?
Well, they're growing ferns in here.
Oh, it's a fernery.
Mm.
Okay, it's a fernery then.
These are bay. Okay, it's bay leaf.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it is for ferns. It's not an orangery.
Oh no, it's not.
It's a fernery. But
It
I
is
think there's a specific name for a fernery, isn't there?
Is there?
Yeah. Google it.
Google it. There you go, folks. Google that.
Oh, look how delicate these are, though.
I know, they're great.
Aren't they beautiful?
I used to grow some of them and they died.
I remember we had one of them
Yeah,
very early on.
yeah,
in the
we did.
80s.
We did.
That was one of the first plants I reminded
Yeah.
me of you. But look at these succulents here.
I know.
And they're amazing.
They are.
They're gorgeous, aren't they?
Yeah. These delicate ferns. Incredible. I love the sound of running water. The dappled shade. No video. I think that's U. It's like a U edge that over the centuries has been sculpted into these unusual forms. Sunken garden here, and there it's a good view of the house. Also, I think the tour guide said this was one of the first country house estates acquired by the National Trust. The weather's been so beautiful over the last few weeks, but the problem is it's been so dry, so unbelievably dry. We've had over a month without rain, which is not good for the plants.
Lovely, the water feature for it, isn't it?
Mm.
So what time do the gardens stay open till?
4:30, I think.
Yeah, it must be more than that because people are still coming in and having a picnic.
Yeah, that's only 3/4 to 4. 4:30, I said. It's only 4:45.
A little longer than that.
Oh, 5 o'clock, sorry.
Yeah.
The tea rooms, 4:30.
What time does the
It's
house
a fish.
3:30. Phil.
Yeah. great,
They're
aren't they?
lovely, aren't they? Oh, look at these ones. Beautiful. See. God, dragonflies on the surface too.
Mm.
Oh, they'll appreciate that. They'll appreciate that.
Well, I hope they do.
Feeding the fish.
Yeah, look at them.
They're loving it, aren't they?
Hey.
Just here at the right time.
Mm. They are beautiful colours there, aren't they?
Mm. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed that vlog.
It was nice seeing the fish get fed.
It was.
Carp.
And yeah, thanks for watching. If you have enjoyed it, then give us a thumbs up.
Oh yeah, give us a like.
Give us a like.
Give us a subscribe.
Subscribe and
Click the
share
bell.
on your social media
Don't forget
feed.
to say click the
And
bell.
click the bell. We'll see you again
In the next one.
the next vlog from Two Loons.
Lautrec.
Lautrec.
No, you don't say Lautrec.
Said it.
Two Loons then.
Lautrec. We'll see you again.
Very soon.
Thanks for watching.
Bye bye. And there, yeah, there's the gates there, aren't they?
Yeah.
Thank you.